You didn't come up there and try to stop it? You just didn't let him sit there and die?
He wanted me to bow down to him, like he was some kind of god or something.
Now he don't have a mom because you were no help to him. You didn't call 911.
I shouldn't have to bow down to nobody.
You just saw Geneva Monique Leal and Reynaldo Enriquez. Together, these two were involved in the brutal murder of 32-year-old Gabriel Salazar. And no matter what kind of excuse they used to justify their crimes,
I just told you I was the one that killed him. I feel like that I was just protecting myself.
they will realize that getting away with murder isn't as simple as they think. Because underneath Reynaldo's God complex and Geneva's terrible acting is a horrible and desperate crime.
I blame myself for it. I feel the guilt for it. Somebody has to. So I do feel responsible.
We need you to be honest with us. If you know what happened, you need to start telling us what happened.
On Sunday, January 8th, 2017 at 9:40 a.m., police in Lubbock, Texas were called to the Carriage House Inn and Suites, where a man later identified as 32-year-old Gabriel Salazar was lying dead in the parking lot. He had been shot, stabbed, and brutally beaten, and with murder the obvious cause of death, homicide detectives were called to the scene. They studied the motel security footage and saw just one vehicle enter the parking lot, a dark-colored pickup truck. They spoke to Gabriel's mother, who said she dropped her son off at a duplex owned by 26-year-old Geneva Leal the previous night. But when she returned the next day to pick him up, no one answered the door. Police staked out the duplex and soon spotted a dark-colored pickup truck similar to the one seen in the security footage. The driver, 27-year-old Jake Johnson, was immediately arrested and taken in for questioning, where he had a shocking story to tell. He claimed he went to the duplex to meet Geneva on Saturday, where he found Gabriel alive but badly beaten, moaning and slurring his words. Jake offered to remove him from the home with the help of another man, 22-year-old Demetrius Lights, and then did exactly that, cruelly leaving Gabriel to die in an empty motel parking lot.
But how did Gabriel end up that way? To find out, investigators immediately scour the city and bring in Geneva along with 30-year-old Reynaldo Jacob Enriquez, who Jake claimed was the one who shot Gabriel.
Jake was arrested on a warrant for traffic tickets, and as he sat down for an interview, police wanted to know two things. Did he really pull the trigger? And will this group hold fast to the criminal code, or snitch just like their friend Jake?
The following footage is provided by the Lubbock Police Department.
I'm Detective Jenkins. Jacob. I was Detective Pitt. Go ahead and seat now. You okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you good? Yeah. I'm the detective that's been working on this case, trying to get this situation all figured out. Okay, Detective Pitt's been helping me out a lot. And
whatever you need to know, I'll tell you.
Okay, we've learned, we have a lot of questions, and I was really wanted to meet you with this. I know there's a lot of things you could tell me. Before we talk, they told me out there that you had a ticket warrant or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I just want to, because you're under arrest, I'm going to do the Miranda warning. Okay, have you heard that before? It's the prior on TV, every afternoon talking and all that. You heard that? Okay. Because you're under arrest for the ticket warrant, I'm going to read you that because I want to make sure you understand what all your rights are and all that. Okay, and then we can talk because I want to be able to answer all of your questions, find out kind of your story.
Ticket warrant about what?
That's what I was told. Do you have a traffic ticket warrant?
No, I took care of that a long time ago.
You don't have a warrant right now?
We took. that's what I was in last time. That's what I took care of downtown.
Okay.
It was down.
How long was that?
Ooh, that was like I really got out. What, maybe 3 weeks ago?
Let me go over this, and then we'll figure that out first. Okay. As soon as we go over this, we'll figure that out because I want you to understand. I want to make sure we all understand.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on?
Well, what's going on with? I didn't even know what y'all talking about.
Okay. Well, you just said you wanted to get it out of the way.
I just wanted to get out everything.
You said that you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you know.
I know what we're here for.
And that's what I'm.
Well,
what's your story?
That one, I was the one that killed him. I was the one, but here's my side of the story. The reason why is because the guy threatened me with his own gun. Yes, and I know I'm going to go to jail for this, but yes, I feel bad. Yes, I really do. But I felt that it was my life over his. He was going to take my life. He wanted me to bow down to him like he was some kind of god or something. I don't know. For some reason, he thought he was a god. And I was getting mad for the simple fact that I shouldn't have to bow down to nobody. But, like I said, I feel like that I was just protecting myself. Really, I was protecting.
Where were you guys at?
What do you mean?
Where were you when all this happened?
When he got killed? I just told you I was the one that killed him.
I mean, but where were you? There's just some questions I just want to make sure that...
I was at...
geographically.
Yeah.
Oh, at Neva's house.
Is that Geneva?
Or the one, whatever.
You know her as Neva?
I just know her.
Where kind of is that house? Where's that?
She's just been on the news.
I know, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to take anything for granted, and that's why I want to be able to take this time to learn from you kind of everything. So where would you describe that house as being?
On 65th.
65th?
And I don't remember. Just remember it was a
House, apartment.
So, like multi-level, one level? Like 1 story, 2 story?
I think it's a 1 story.
Okay.
Garage.
Yeah. So you're over at Neva's house. Who all was there?
Who all was there? The people that just got caught. And I was there.
Okay. And so this guy's there, and he's telling you to bow down to him?
And he told me to bow down to him. I'm just telling you my side story.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, the reason why, like I said, and yeah, I feel bad, I do. But like I've been telling, I'm alone, but you know, my life over here is, he threatened me with this all the time.
How did that go down? What happened?
Well, whenever he was telling me to bow down to him, I got mad and I was like, I don't bow down to nobody. Okay? And I have real bad bipolar, but I've never hurt nobody like that. And once he used my life and then what triggered the most was that little girl got molested.
Yeah.
And it hurt so bad. But at the same time, he was egging on because I found out that day, my baby mama named Tila Mendez, that her grandpa died. I found out from a family member, and I was hurt at the same time, and he was egging it. You know, the guy that got killed, I can't remember his name, but I'm cool, you know. I'm the one that took advantage of him.
Jacob admits he shot Gabriel, but claims it was in self-defense after Gabriel allegedly tried to get him to bow down and worship him. Gabriel's crimes against children, of which he had previously been convicted, may have had something to do with the motive, but any evidence of him trying to get his killers to worship him is all hearsay. Nevertheless, it seems Jacob is sticking by his story of self-defense.
But what will Geneva have to say? Will her story line up with Jacob's?
So you live over there since 504. I mean, you mentioned that you had some roommates. Who are your roommates?
Well, my dad.
Who's your dad?
Jaime Leal. But, I mean, I ain't seen him in about...
Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie Leal. I ain't seen him in about a week, but he was going to go celebrate with my uncle's birthday. My uncle from Dallas living here.
Okay.
And then the one, Anna, I don't know her full name really, but she's the one that was going to rent the other room.
Who was there today at your house?
Just my friend. I call him Chief.
What's his real name?
I honestly don't know. I met him through her.
Through Anna?
Uh-huh.
How old is Anna?
I want to say she's 28.
Okay.
Cause I know she's older than me, but I really like...
What does Chief look like?
He looks like a little white boy, but I mean, good looking. I think he has Indian in him.
Does he have facial hair or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what time did he leave today?
Well, he had just walked out. He was going to go charge my battery pack or something.
Okay, where was he going to charge it at?
In his truck.
What kind of truck does he drive?
I've never seen it.
You got this guy living with you?
Well, he don't live with me. He was just visiting. Like, he had just like showed up like not even too long ago, and I was like, hey, does your car charger work without being turned on? Because like my grandma's truck, when I went to get my kids, that's when I charged my phone because I don't have power. My phone was dead.
So you know he drives a truck?
Yeah.
How do you know he drives a truck?
Well, because he said.
What color truck does he drive?
I don't know. I really don't.
It's important that you be honest with us,
I am.
Geneva. Okay.
Yeah. I'm being
Does he know park it at the house?
No, he didn't.
Where does he park it?
Well, because he didn't. Like, oh my God. Like, I really don't know, because I mean,
Well, I can tell just by talking to you that you do know.
I've never seen the color of truck.
Okay.
So I've still seen the truck.
Was he there? When was the last time he was there? Besides when he showed up today. What time did he show up today?
I had just got there from picking my daughter up from school, so it might have been around 3:45.
That he showed up.
Yes.
Was he there prior to today? How many times did he come over a week?
This was just my second time meeting him. I had
When's the last time he was there?
Met him yesterday.
First time he was there was yesterday?
Yesterday during the day, him and her showed up because she spent the night with him, I guess.
Okay. How old is Chief to you?
I don't know.
Okay. If we found Chief and talked to him, would he be telling us the same thing?
Yeah, I would think so.
And he would say the last time he was there was yesterday?
Well, the last time was today.
Or today? And then the only time other than that was yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday being Sunday?
Yeah.
He wasn't there the night before?
No.
Okay. When I talked to you outside and got consent from you, you gave us consent and all that. I noticed when I searched the house for any other people, there was carpet missing.
Yeah.
When was the last time the carpet was there?
The carpet was there yesterday. I fell asleep. It was like before sunset. I had Anna there and my boyfriend, Meech.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Meech?
What's his real name?
Demetrius. How do you spell it? I don't know.
Is he black?
Yes.
What's his last name?
I believe.
Geneva answers the detective's questions, but it's clear to them that she's not being completely honest. She claims to hardly know Jake, who she calls Chief, and says she just met him 2 days ago. She's at least honest about her boyfriend Demetrius being there, but she doesn't know that SWAT is currently involved in a 4-hour-long standoff with him over charges that he trafficked a girl. She also seems to have no idea why the carpet in her apartment suddenly went missing while she was allegedly taking a nap.
What time did you wake up?
It was nighttime, about 11 something.
So between 5 and 11, your carpet is missing?
Yes.
Okay. Why would your carpet go missing?
I don't know.
It's your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you give anybody permission to pull up your carpet?
No.
Okay, why would they you didn't ask any questions?
Well, I've been trying to get a hold of everybody. But my phone was at 4% when I woke up.
This phone?
Yeah. It was at 4% when I woke up, and everybody was gone, and my garage door was left unlocked.
And so you woke up, you noticed everybody were you texting them?
Or
Asking what happened to my carpet?
I tried to get in contact with them, and then of course I locked my door, and then my phone died. Like, it died at 2%.
Okay.
And so I didn't get to do much. And then
So you didn't text anybody?
I tried, but I mean,
Would it be on your phone?
no. I mean, like, it's Facebook, you know, like.
So it would be on your phone?
You have a Facebook app on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wouldn't mind if we just looked at it, see who you messaged that, so we can confirm that you don't know what's going on with your carpet?
Well, I didn't ask them for the carpet. I was trying to see where they went to, like.
And it didn't come to light, like, why is my carpet pulled up?
Well, I mean, I wondered why everybody was gone and why, you know, like, I wondered a lot, but for
Where's all your furniture at?
right there in the kitchen.
You don't have any living room furniture?
No.
What?
Just the 2 couches, like,
Where's the couches at right now?
right there in the kitchen.
Okay.
Well,
What if I told you that we talked to somebody that said that you had more furniture in the house than what I saw?
Oh, I don't know.
We talked to people, Dad. Okay. That was Geneva. We talked to people. Okay. And there's more furniture that was in your house than I saw. All right. Your carpet is pulled up for a reason. Okay. And we need you to be honest with us. If you know what happened, you need to start telling us what happened. Because we're not in here pulling you in here for any odd reason, right?
Yeah.
We don't just pick you up and say, we know some information. We're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
Something bad happened, right?
Well, I mean, yeah.
And what happened?
From my understanding, somebody had held Anna or whatever, and then they, like, I don't know, she was missing for days. And she came I don't even know what day it was. But she showed up and she was all hysterical. Held me hostage for days, and then like afterwards, like dude like tried to rush like at her, and then somebody shot him.
Did you witness this?
I didn't witness all of it, but
All of it? What did you witness?
I witnessed him dodging at her, and I ran to like I was at my room, and I kind of shut the door. And
So
I
who was this?
got shot.
Who was this guy?
Who was who?
Who was this guy that got shot?
Gabriel.
How do you know Gabriel?
He popped up with Anna.
So he shows up at your house when?
First time he showed up was I can't tell you the exact date because I don't know, but it was probably about a week ago.
So he was staying at your house for about a week?
Well, he was staying at the villa from my understanding, but he'd come and go.
Okay.
Like,
Well, we that's who we're here to talk about. We found Gabriel. Where did we find Gabriel? Do you know?
no, I don't know because I didn't go with them.
Who dropped him off?
Anna did.
Anna, and who else?
I'm not too sure who.
You said them. You need to be honest. All right. We already know a lot of information. You need to tell us and be honest. All right, because as far as I know, it's at your house.
Yeah.
All right, and something bad happened at your house. A murder happened at your house.
He was still alive when they left with him. They were supposed to drop him off at the hospital.
Start telling me who.
It was Anna, and it was
What's Anna's last name?
I never did get it. I met her through Josh.
What's Josh's last name?
On Facebook, I don't know if that's her real last name or not, because so many people.
Who?
Anna.
A-N-A? Anna, A-N-A?
A-N-N-A, I think.
A-N-N-A.
And I mean, she told me to call her A.
Is she friends with you on Facebook?
Yes.
So is that on your phone?
Yes.
Would you mind if we get consent to go to your phone so we can figure out who these people are you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not fill out this, but while we're filling out this, let's start over, okay?
Okay.
Because right now you're involved in a homicide, right? You know what that is?
Yes, I know.
Geneva admits that a man named Gabriel was in fact shot at her house, but gives a different version of events than Jake. She claims that he was shot by an unknown person after lunging at another resident of the home, a woman named Anna who he'd recently held hostage. But detectives are growing impatient with her lies and begin pressing hard for the real story. What really happened that day, and what had Gabriel done to deserve such a slow and painful death?
What was going on at your house? What caused everything to happen?
Well, we had just figured out that Gabriel was a offender.
Who did?
All of us, like
Who's all at your house? I need to know.
me, Jacob, Josh, Anna.
And that's it? Was Meech there?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, my dad was there. But he left. He left before anybody left.
Okay. So what time did this all go down? Y'all found out he what started the conversation about?
It was just like, usually when I first meet somebody, first thing I do is Google them. But I hadn't with him. And him, Jacob, and Josh had went to go eat breakfast at Days Inn that morning. So it was around like 6 o'clock in the morning. And him and Jacob got into it. They were arguing, and I kept telling them, hey, just calm down. Just, let it all go. Well, they were trying like to fight something about respect or something. And then he kept pressing me on renting the room. And I said, let's give Anna till sunrise. If she don't show, then I'll rent you the room. But then I started, because he kept bragging about his prison time, and about who he knew, and, and last couple of days he had been talking real crazy with me about how he was there for me, and that was his only reason on being there, and how he was Gabriel the Archangel, and how he was God. And then it went from that to him telling Jacob he was the devil,
So he's acting kind of strange?
Yeah, he started acting real strange. And then, like I said, he promised that Anna wouldn't come back. And then she showed up, that he had held her. He had somebody holding her at the villa in a room.
She said this?
Yes.
Okay.
And that she had been being held by him. And I was like, is that why he was so... Well, he had already threatened to take Josh and Jacob from me. That he said pretty soon they weren't going to be coming back either. And... like, it freaked me out, you know? And he told me something about to get a mirror and look at myself in another mirror and to see what I see. And I ended up doing it, you know, and then my eyes changed another color, which, I mean, they change a lot, but each eye color I have, I say it's a different personality because it's a different, like, you know, and there's one that I can't control. And like, so it freaked me out, and I was just like, well, after she said that, he kind of dived, like, at her, and then he ended up shot.
Who had the gun?
Jacob. I mean, yeah, it was Jacob.
Where was he standing? Was this in the living room?
It was in the living room, and the way I had it, like, set up, there was, like, a couch, like, kind of catty corner from the kitchen, and that's where he dived at her from. And I got scared and I shut the door. Meech didn't see nothing. Meech was in my room the whole time, and he didn't like do nothing or...
Okay. So Josh is holding a gun. Well, whose gun is it?
Not Josh, Jacob.
Jacob. Okay. Jacob and
It
Josh
was
are brothers.
his gun. Mm-hmm.
What's Jacob's last name?
I honestly don't know.
Geneva admits that it was Jacob who shot Gabriel, but she also makes some strange assertions about the victim. She claims that Gabriel made her look into two mirrors simultaneously, which made her eyes change colors. Investigators now want to know how Jacob and his gun got involved and let Geneva continue with her version of events. But it's becoming more and more clear to them that she has something to hide.
Why does Jacob already have a gun out?
He got a gun. He said he was going to get a gun to protect me because a lot of people have been out to get me.
And so at what point in time did he pull out the gun?
I don't know. He always just has it, like, with him. And I told him, dude, like, you shouldn't even pull it out unless you're going to, like, use it, you know? Like,
So Gabriel's acting crazy and Jacob pulls out the gun or something? Or what happened? How does the gun come into play when Gabriel's acting crazy?
I honestly don't know. I just know he had it out already.
Okay. And he ends up being shot. Where was he shot at?
I don't know where it shot. I don't know exactly where it hit him.
And then what happened
Because
from
I
that?
ended up staying in the room most of the time. But I know he ended up, trying to get up or something and trying to dive at somebody. I really don't know from what they told me afterwards. Like,
You were in there, you were listening to it. What was happening?
but I mean, I didn't hear much, you know, like, I just know from what they said
We need to know
afterwards.
the details from you.
I know, but it's hard when you didn't see it.
What were you hearing in the room?
I just heard, like, him scream. I mean, that's all I really remember is his screams.
So that's the last thing you can remember is him screaming? Because he's dead.
He was alive though when he left.
How'd you find out he died?
I didn't know he died. I didn't know he died.
How long before they left from the time of the shot?
He was there he was there for a while, moved around everywhere.
What do you mean moved around everywhere?
Like, because that was that morning, and before, like, anybody had even found a ride, none of us have a ride, you know, so before they even found a ride, it had already been hours, like, but he was still alive.
Was he talking?
When they loaded him, or when he loaded him, last thing he looked at me and said was my name.
Who loaded him in the truck?
Chief.
Okay.
Chief loaded him in his truck.
With who else?
With Anna. What color? I don't know.
Who else went with him?
Meech.
So Meech, Chief, and Anna.
But Meech was just getting a ride to
You
somewhere.
need to be honest with me.
Yes.
Who went and dropped him off?
That was it.
How did they pick him up and get him out of there?
Chief dragged him and loaded him up himself.
With
And that's the only thing
what
he
truck?
did. his own, I guess. I just know the truck was reversed into the garage, and that was it.
So
They were gonna,
who was beating him up in that room, in the house?
I don't know.
It went on for a while.
Yeah, but I honestly don't know.
You didn't come up there and try to stop it, save his life? You just didn't let him sit there and die?
I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie, I was scared.
So who was beating him up?
Anna,
Didn't do that to him.
I know she hit
By
him a
herself.
couple times with the bat.
Where's the bat at?
They got rid of it.
Okay. Who else was hitting him?
I don't know. I really don't.
You need to
I
be
don't
honest
know.
with me,
I
Geneva.
guess Jacob. That's all I can think. They were out there in the living room.
Did you see Gabriel before you left?
Yeah.
What did he look like?
Looked like I don't know, like looks like he was.
You can see a skull.
You
can see a skull. There was probably a bunch of blood, wasn't there? And this was all in the living room? So I can only
Living room, kitchen.
So who cleaned up everything? It's your house.
I cleaned up the kitchen. What happened to the carpet? I don't know.
You do know.
I don't. I jumped in the shower.
Who was picking up your carpet?
I guess Jacob and Josh, because they were the ones that were in there when I got out. I'm serious.
So is Jacob and Josh for sure, or you guess?
I guess, because like I said, I jumped in the shower. There was carpet.
When was this? When did you jump in the shower?
That night.
So what time did this happen at? What did you say? Because he's getting dropped off at the carriage house at 11 in his own truck, or that maroon truck, Chief's truck.
His own truck?
Is that Gabriel's truck? Whose truck is that?
As far as I don't know. I didn't even know what color it was.
Okay, well the truck that drops him off, he's getting dropped off at 11 at the carriage house. So what time did this all happen at?
It started in the morning.
So it happened all day?
I didn't jump in the shower till about 3.
And at that time, was he already dead?
Well, like I said, when they loaded him, he was alive. They were supposed to drop him off somewhere to where he could get help.
Geneva has contradicted her story repeatedly, but the one constant is this: she didn't participate in the murder, and in her mind, did nothing wrong. But even if for a moment we consider that to be true, it won't change the fact that she let a man be shot and beaten to death in her own home, and did absolutely nothing to help him.
What time did it start in the morning, Saturday morning?
Probably around 7 or 8.
In the morning? And you jump in the shower around 3?
The next. After I finished cleaning up the kitchen, I jumped in the shower. And when I got out, I don't know, when I got out, the carpet was gone.
So 7 o'clock in the morning, you're there fighting in your house on Saturday. At 3 o'clock, you've already cleaned up the house and the carpet's already gone. And
but the carpet was there.
Gabriel's already gone?
Yeah. The carpet was there though when
so
I jumped in the shower.
Where's Gabriel all day Saturday? Gabriel doesn't get dropped off at the carriage hotel until 11 p.m.
He was there, laying there. I even had given him a blanket,
So y'all
he covered with the blanket.
So y'all cleaned up everything, and then he was still there.
I had cleaned it. I cleaned that kitchen at least 5 times because he kept moving, and I just covered him.
Why didn't you call for help?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't.
You think somebody's gonna survive with a gash in their head like that?
I really didn't know what to do, and I kept saying I should have just called 911 from the get go. I said, but I already cleaned up
You're scared that you're gonna get in trouble too?
Yeah. Like I said, my kids are all I have. Without them, I have nothing.
Well, Gabriel, all he had was what? Did he have kids?
He said he had a daughter, but that he lost her.
Does he have a family?
Not that I know. His mom.
He has a mom.
Mom's been looking for him.
And now he don't have a mom. Because you were no help to him. You didn't call 911.
How long did he sit there on the floor? 24 hours?
He sat up a couple times, and it sounded like he was speaking in tongues.
Over a day?
No, it wasn't it had happened that morning, and
12 hours?
About 12 hours, a little over maybe.
So why did everybody get so mad at him?
It was just like, I don't know, I guess once it came out about, because I mean, I had asked him, you know, and I was like, if you don't mind, I said, you keep bragging about your prison time, like, I said, if you don't mind, what were you locked up for? And he's like, oh, stabbing or something, like, and then, but I had pulled it up, you know, on the screen. Well, I guess he realized I had pulled it up, and then he was like, well, I was in there for aggravated assault. And the victim was an 8-year-old little girl. And, like, I was like, well, if they're like, I can't rent you that room because I can't have my kids, like, you know, my daughter's only gonna be 5, like. And then when she showed up hysterical, like, it was just like, that kind of just freaked everybody out.
And see how I started beating the crap out of him?
It wasn't like that. If he wouldn't have dived at her, Jacob wouldn't, I mean,
When you say dive at him, what do you mean?
like he got up off the couch like that and rushed at her, like. And the knife that I have missing, remember I said was given to me by Gabriel, and that's the knife that's missing.
Why is it missing?
I don't know. I've been asking them for. So what happened to the knife that he gave me? Like, and nobody seems to know nothing.
Is that why you didn't want to answer the door? You knew while
I really was on the toilet.
But you knew while we were there, right?
No, I would have opened it regardless.
Okay.
I was on the toilet. I was trying to hurry.
Everybody that we talked to, are they gonna say that you had anything to do with it?
I mean, no.
You need to be honest with us.
I don't know.
It's time to face the facts.
I really
right?
don't know what anybody else is gonna say.
Are they gonna say that you
Because-
assaulted Gabriel? Did you assault Gabriel?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You didn't get upset that he was a offender or
No.
everybody that we
I
talked
got
to?
upset thinking he was out to get me because he said, and I mean, I tried to ask him after he was shot. I tried to ask him that why did he tell me that he was there for me in the first place? Because I've had a down coffee in my inbox who claimed to be a preacher and stuff, but he taught the same way as Gabriel.
And when we find a dead body, we process that body for people's DNA. Is your DNA going to be on his body?
I honestly would not be able to tell you.
The only reason it would be on his body is if you touched him, right?
Yeah, but I never touched him.
You're absolutely positive.
I'm positive.
So if we find your DNA on him, well, why would that be?
I never touched him.
You never assaulted him?
No.
You had anything to do with his death besides cleaning it up and not calling the police?
I blame myself for it. I feel the guilt for it. I told everybody that I would take the blame for it.
Why would you do that if you had nothing to do with it?
Just because, I mean, somebody has to, you know? Like, I mean, somebody has to be responsible. And I hold myself responsible because it did happen in my house and I didn't get him any help. So I do feel responsible.
When it comes to Geneva, it seems like detectives have gotten at least some version of the truth. Or have they? Because now with Jacob's story to compare it to, it's clear that something isn't adding up. Gabriel's crimes against children may have had something to do with the motive. But any evidence of him trying to get his killers to worship him is all hearsay. It seems Jacob is sticking by his story of self-defense, but nevertheless, his description of Gabriel's death is chilling.
What time of day was it that you showed me? Nighttime, morning, afternoon?
This was noon.
Around noon? What'd you shoot him with?
His own gun.
This gun?
Yeah.
What kind of gun was it?
His gun was a 9mm.
Where is it now? Do you
I threw it away.
you know where?
No, I don't remember where, but I just did it for the simple fact that my life over his.
How many times did you shoot it?
I only shot him once.
Where at?
On the side.
On the side.
Yes, sir.
What happened after you shot him?
What happened? Boom. Got him down and I stabbed him, and then from there took off.
Stabbed him?
Yep.
Where'd you stab him?
In the neck.
With
Yes.
what?
Tonight.
What? Your own
Kitchen
knife?
knife.
Kitchen knife?
Yep.
Where's the
And
knife at, do you know?
I don't know. It was there.
You didn't take it,
No, sir.
So
but you took the gun.
I took the gun and I threw it. I don't remember where.
Jacob has no problem admitting what he did to Gabriel, which includes shooting him in the side and stabbing him in the neck with a kitchen knife. But detectives want to know who exactly helped try to cover up the crime. How did Gabriel get to the Carriage House motel parking lot? Will Jacob's story match up with Geneva's? And who is Demetrius Lights?
Who all was there when you all were there? I don't know, we've talked to several people, and you said the people that we talked to, but I kind of want to hear again from your story, like who all was there, who you remember being
It was me.
there. Okay. And I've heard from several people that you have a brother named Josh.
Yeah.
That he was there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My brother,
Who else?
Neva. Like I said, I don't remember everybody's name. I just remember.
But if you don't remember names, I mean, if you say there was how many guys were there total?
On the cool, when I did that, I ran. Like whenever I did that, I don't know what happened to the body after that. I don't, but I know what you're trying to get to. You're trying to investigate what happened, and
You know what I'd like to, kind of what I want to set up, because I wasn't there, Detective Pitt wasn't there, and nobody can give us your story but you through your own eyes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to be able to kind of picture myself there and see kind of what was going on.
I just don't
want
want
to. You don't want to get anybody else in trouble. Is that the deal?
No, I just don't want to feel like.
Because the hardest part, you've already done the hardest part. I mean, the hardest part.
I know that.
Came in here and owned it, you know.
I don't know his name.
What part of the house were y'all in when you shot him? Where were y'all in the house? Where inside the house were you?
I was in the living room.
In the living room?
Yeah.
Was there anybody else but you and him in the living room?
Yeah.
There were people there?
No, I was the one in the living room.
With who? Anybody else other than
Me
you
and
and the guy that got shot? Just you two?
Just me and him.
Where were the other people in the house? Do you know?
Neva was in her room by herself, and my brother was outside with, I don't remember that dude's name, but that dude that's on the news right now, that black dude,
Mm-hmm.
because to me,
What did you do?
he was on.
Is you talk about the guy that was at that house yesterday? That's the only guy I can think of. The SWAT team, like?
Yeah.
What was?
I can't remember his name. I don't remember his
But
name.
he was at the house with you?
Mm-hmm.
What was he doing there?
I don't. He was the one that helped out. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember him. Let me just be. I just need to calm down. I'm trying to.
Take your time. You want something to eat, or
Yeah, I really do.
what do you want to eat?
I don't care. I'm just hungry.
What do you like?
McDonald's or something.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
What do you like from McDonald's?
From McDonald's. I just
burger or
big chicken.
Some chicken?
Chicken fries and
Coke drink.
Coke. Yes, sir. I'm cool. You know, I'm on with that. I don't remember the guy's name, but it makes it look bad on me because I didn't know until I seen his face that he. I mean, whatever the hell it's called on news, they said he was, but
I want you to understand that
I know.
I'm not past judgment on you.
Yeah.
And Detective Hitt's not either.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to figure out what happened. And people do things for all different reasons. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I did that. I'm gonna admit that I shot him. I did a little bit of stabbing. After that, I don't know. What's his name that just got on the news yesterday or the day
From that SWAT deal.
That black
So,
dude. He was there, and
Do you know him? I mean, I'm curious as to why
I
he was
don't
there.
know. I don't know him, but Neva knows him. Neva does. Neva.
My understanding, he sells dope sometimes.
To be honest with you, I really don't know, sir.
Okay.
I really.
So Neva knows him, and he was there.
The man Jacob is talking about is Geneva's boyfriend, Demetrius Lights, who was taken into custody during a trafficking operation a day earlier. Jacob has no problem ratting out a degenerate like Demetrius, but it's ironic that this motley crew murdered a man for abusing a child, considering one of their own was just charged with similar crimes.
Okay, so what did he do after the shooting?
What did he do? He was the one that helped out with the stabbing.
How do you mean helped out?
I grabbed it, and like I said, he did helped out, stabbed him.
Where all did he get stabbed? I really don't know.
I know for my simple fact what I did to him. What I'm trying to tell
And you said you got him.
I got him right here on
I thought you said you shot him in the side. You said.
I think it was the side. It was somewhere right here. So
Okay.
I think, Yes, I did.
And I thought you said you stabbed him up here.
I did. And if I wasn't mistaken, I could have sworn he did a little bit of stabbing, and he hit him with that bat.
You talking about the guy that was on TV yesterday
Yeah.
with the hair?
The bathrobe, whatever his name is. I don't remember his name. I'm not good with names. But the guy in the afro, he was the one that hit him over the head. I don't know, like I said, after all that happened, I left.
Did you ever go back that day that you shot him to see what had happened to him? Did you ever ask or go back or anything to see what was going on?
I don't remember nothing. Like I said, I never went back to do none of that.
Why'd the guy with the afro get involved?
What?
Yeah.
Because he was the one that helped.
Do what?
He was the one that helped. He was the one that hit him with the bat. Like I said,
Why did he get involved like that?
I don't know. I really don't know. That was Neva's friend. That's not. I don't know. I don't.
And I know that Neva also did.
Like I said, I just did my little thing and left.
Jacob may think shooting a man is just a little thing, but the justice system feels otherwise. Detectives have secured a full confession, and with Demetrius now in custody, they'll try to get the same from him. But as they soon find out, he's a far tougher nut to crack.
I want to ask you just some stuff about this dude that we've been working on since Sunday, okay? You hear about that guy that they found over on Carriage House? Hey, Carriage House? They found a body over there on Sunday morning.
Okay.
Okay. Guy was dead in the parking lot. The Carriage House over there off East Slade. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what we're investigating. Okay. We've spoken to several people. We have processed several locations for evidence, and your names come up from several people as being kind of around this guy or kind of in the same place he was on Saturday over at Geneva's house.
Okay.
You know Geneva?
Yeah, I know who Geneva is.
She lives over like a duplex or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you know that she was arrested? I mean, her face was all in the news and stuff today. The news ran a deal about it, so I didn't know if you knew she got arrested or not.
Mm-hmm. I did not know yet. But
And she made some calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Mentioned some stuff about you.
Yeah.
Did someone call you?
Yeah.
Who called you?
I think it was her sister. Wanted to say she wanted to talk to me about something, but we never got in contact about that. So I'm still confused on it. I just left it alone.
Were you over there on Saturday?
Yeah, I showed up on Saturday over there.
About what time frame were you there?
It was kind of like in and out. I'm trying to get, because a lot of people stayed over there.
Yeah, I know that.
So first of all, I'm trying to get who exactly we're talking about when I was over there and the times I did leave and come back with my friend LB, which I did this morning. I just popped over there a couple times that same day. Then she needs some gas for the generator. And I'm still confused, you know.
So
I'm trying to basically figure out, like, why would, because this is extreme, what I just had to go through to see with my baby and stuff out of my sleep. And so obviously,
yes,
something was probably.
Well, the guy was okay. He was beat.
Mm-hmm.
He was beat pretty severely. Okay, and I talked to some people yesterday that said you were there at the house, and I'm gonna tell you right now, some of those people tried to throw it all at you, but I'm gonna tell you also, I don't think that's true. Okay, and I don't know if some of those people were like.
Well, I
I don't know you. I don't know you. You know, we haven't met.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Do you have like a reputation as being like anything?
I am the kind of black sheep when I am over there because Neva's my friend, but
because some of the people wanted to be like Demetrius was. Do they call you Meech?
mm,
And I just wanted to ask you that. And they were saying that you are kind of the one that was like running the thing, like kind of telling people what they needed to do
yeah.
involving this dude.
Detectives confront Demetrius with what his cohorts have already told them, which is that he was the one running the show at Geneva's house on Saturday. Just like his friends, he'll minimize his involvement. But considering the evidence stacked against him, any defense he gives is bound to be weak, and watching him try to squirm his way out becomes increasingly pathetic.
I wouldn't get
Tell me about this guy that was over there. The guy that got beat up.
tell you about him.
Yeah.
There's nothing much I can tell you about the guy. I don't even.
But you were there on Saturday, and he was there from Saturday morning to Saturday night. And from talking to everybody, I know that some stuff happened because I guess some people over there found out that he was like a pervert, like that he had hurt a kid or something like that back in the day.
I don't have nothing to do with it. Nah, their situation right there, I have nothing to do with it. Obviously, I'm a black sheep. I'm the only person that goes over there for Neva, and Neva only. Whoever she brings to the house is none of my business. She needs help, go over there and help her leave, come back.
But what I'm saying is this guy got beat up pretty bad by some of the people that were there while you were there?
No.
Yeah, because they've already said it. And
No.
some of the people involved that we've already talked to have already been like, yes, this guy,
Exactly.
it came out, I guess, that he was a pervert, that he had hurt a kid. I think he had like something like that. And some beef broke out between him and another person that was there.
So that had nothing to do with me.
No, they're saying that it did because they said that you got involved in it too, and that you were part of the one like beating him and all this stuff, and it was your idea to get this other guy to take him, to put him in the back of the truck and take him over to the carriage house.
No.
And if that's not true, I need you to tell me kind of how that broke down. Like, how did that happen? Because the other guy that was in the truck, he's even like, look, he says, I just showed up and he identifies you, says.
So all this trickled down just to come to everybody put the blame on me about some stuff that I wasn't even.
And the thing is, like, everybody, I think, tries to put the blame on somebody. I've learned that in investigating cases. Okay?
Yeah, because I'm at the point where I don't put the blame on anybody. Cause
I know. Here's the thing. I believe I've got enough people tell me that you were there during the day.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, I mean, and I know you were there, and I know that if you were in that duplex, I mean, it's a little thing. I was in there yesterday. If you were in there on Saturday, you saw this dude while he was in there. He was in there all freaking day, and he'd been. He got a pretty good whooping. You know what I mean? And I don't know if the point was.
So
I don't know. If
he died of what?
Well, I mean,
He did.
he, I guess, got left outside. He got left out. He got beat, and then he got dumped out there in the parking lot, and he's dead now. And my thing is this: I don't know if the point was to kill him, or the point was to teach him a lesson, or the point was just that the people there were so disgusted with this dude.
Yeah.
Or what? I don't know. I got different people tell me different things, but I mean, I have people that have been there tell me, yeah, I was there, and yeah, this happened, and this was kind of the way it broke down.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I'm just confused on how I would get anywhere in between
because the other people that were there all looked out for themselves.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure.
Everybody looks out for number one. And if in knowing that you were there, I also know that from being there, there's no way you could have been there and not knowing the situation was happening and going on. But because it's a little bitty freaking duplex.
I know.
It's just a little bitty deal. It's got like a bedroom and a living room.
Yeah, I go over there and holler at Neva and like, you know, I've been in too many situations to where I don't want to even put myself in a certain situation. So when people are looking out for themselves, I mean, I don't understand why my name would come up. Because they do know I like Neva is a strong friend of mine, so that's probably one reason. But between people getting into it over his pervert, whatever he did with any kids I don't know nothing about.
What they get into it about then? At some point, Jacob shot him. Why? Why did Jacob shoot that dude? You know Jacob?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Well, he was
Josh
there.
brother.
Yeah, and he was there while you were there, and he shot him.
Yeah.
Why?
I didn't.
Why?
I didn't see nothing.
Everybody in there saw him get shot.
No.
And everybody in there knows that gun's all like
Yeah, that's
piece of crap. It's a piece of crap gun. And he shot him.
Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't see
And
that.
the thing is,
Even the neighbors heard that.
and the thing is this.
I heard about it.
The
I
thing
didn't
is
see
this.
that. I was not there.
You heard about it?
Yeah. But like I said, it's not my business.
Who'd you hear from?
It's not who I heard it from. It's when you listen to people's conversations.
Who was talking about it?
Hmm?
Who was talking about it?
Yeah, we're having a conversation in the room.
If someone said that you hit him in the head with a bat. If someone said everyone there hit this man in the head with a bat because y'all are...
Okay, that's a lie. Because I wasn't there. First of all, I wasn't there most of the day.
Unlike Geneva and Jacob, Demetrius denies any involvement in the murder and even claims to have seen and heard nothing, despite being there that day. But detectives clearly aren't buying it, and as they put the screws to him further and confront him with video evidence from the Carriage House motel, one thing becomes clear. Demetrius knows he's cornered.
What if I told you that there's video of the Carriage House out there in the truck?
Who was y'all?
You and the other guy that was driving. So we already talked to him yesterday.
You know,
And he was like, yeah. He says, I just showed up. He said, I showed up kind of late. I was looking for, he said he was looking for some dope. And that when he gets there and you guys are all there, this guy's like beat up. And he says that you asked him to help you get rid of this dude. And then y'all, but listen, I know you're shaking your head.
I know it's I got crazy.
And he's got that,
Trying to take
he's
this
got
all
that
in at
truck.
once.
He's got that truck that's all busted up.
Mm.
And that truck, y'all are on video at Carriage House, driving in from Slayton, driving around to that back deal by their little trucks. There's cameras all over Carriage House. It's nuts. I was surprised to see that. And then y'all get out there, get him out of the bed of the truck.
So you're saying I'm out there on camera doing this?
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir. It's unmistakable. And he says it's you. And if it is you,
No.
yeah.
Doesn't even know me.
Why do you think that we'd be at that house today, putting all that effort into
I
trying
don't
to
know.
talk to you? If I wasn't
Exactly.
serious, if I
That's
wasn't,
what I'm saying.
I'm being honest with you. I'm being
That's
straight.
what I'm saying. Okay.
I mean, I'm being straight with you. And my thing is this: if I don't know this other guy, what if it was his idea, and what if he got you to help him? I don't know. But all he's telling me is I showed up looking for dope, and he describes you, and he says he doesn't know you, but he describes you, and he says that you helped him. He says it was your idea
Doesn't
to
make
get rid of
sense
him.
if he doesn't know me, but he described me.
He described you.
And he asked me to help him take him out of the Carriage
He
House.
said you asked him to help because he was looking for dope or something like that, and you were there at the house.
If he was looking for dope, then why would I ask him?
I don't know.
That doesn't even make sense.
I know that people go there to Geneva's house
Okay.
to score dope on occasion,
If
and
they
people
do,
smoke there.
If they do, it's not my business.
And he says that's why he shows up over there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He says he's talking to some other chick that's there.
Where's this other chick, man? Where's the other chick?
He says he's talking to her. She gives him the address. He shows up. He sees this, and he says that you had the idea to take this guy. And I'm just
Yeah, okay, I understand.
maybe.
I
I'm just telling you what I know.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you because I told you I would. But
So he said he shows up,
and then
and I ask him, a guy I do not know, to be a beat up body. It's,
maybe you don't. Geneva also says.
okay.
Geneva also
I
says.
was there at one point in time.
No, Geneva says you were there while all this was happening, not that you were there at one point in time. And if you were there from any time on Saturday, you were there while this was happening. He got shot in the morning, he got dumped in the nighttime, and he was there all day, busted up playing on the couch and stuff. It's not, you couldn't miss him. You couldn't have been there and missed him. It's not possible.
Okay. So seen him, did not see him get shot or beat up.
Did you
It's
see
none of
him?
my business.
But you saw it? No. It is your business because people
Yeah.
have said it, now
A guy
it's
that I
been
don't-
major business.
Exactly. That's
Maybe
I'm saying at the time, but yeah, it's being made my business now.
Yeah.
Because it's a serious shit, and I
It
really,
is. Yeah.
I really don't want no part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is if all it was you were there and you saw something but you weren't involved, or if you ended up in a situation that you just maybe at the wrong place at the wrong time, or if it wasn't really you kind of driving the whole let's take him out here to Carriage House, you need to tell me that, but it doesn't need to be in the form of I wasn't there, I don't know what happened, I don't know what's going on, because there's video of Carriage House. That's unavoidable. There's no way, I mean, and if I'm lying to you, there's no way we end up over at Neva's house yesterday. There's no way we find his truck. There's no way we talk to them. There's no way she gives us your name. In the way he described, you know what I'm saying? I'm not lying to you. I'm offering you all of this, and a lot of times that might not happen because I want to hear what you can tell me. Because you know things that I don't know, and I want to be able to hear that from you.
I mean, it's really not much. You said the guy got shot for when? Went from when to when?
Well, I know.
He stayed there from.
I know people were calling that morning about shots being fired at the apartment.
Okay.
Several people have already said that Jacob shot the dude.
But he's the only person I know with a gun.
You know
Not
what
blaming
a gun
nobody.
is? You seen a gun before? How you know he has a gun?
Only person I know is just black. I don't pay attention to nothing when I go there. It might be things laid out, it might be drugs laid out, you know. Just giving an example.
Demetrius might think playing dumb will save him, but cops see right through his charade, and his cocky attitude isn't doing him any favors either. He'll continue to claim that this was none of his business, yet when a man is dying right in front of you, most well-adjusted people at least call for help. But if it isn't obvious by now, Demetrius is clearly not a well-adjusted person.
Did not see him get shot, came in. You can see the man. None of my business. Nothing was happening at that time.
What was he doing when he came in?
Man,
And if you tell me you didn't see him get shot, ooh.
that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but if you tell me you didn't ever see him there, you know what I mean? I'm like, no. So you say you saw him there.
Yeah.
You saw him there.
Yeah.
What was he doing when you saw him?
Chilling. Chilling like, okay, you good? You all right? Yeah, he was responsive and shit like that.
What was wrong with him when you saw him?
I don't know, discombobulated, really. Like, couldn't really comprehend.
He couldn't comprehend?
Yeah.
Or you couldn't comprehend?
So, no, him.
Okay.
So,
Where was he in the apartment, in the duplex?
in the front, right there in the front.
In the living room?
Yeah, he wasn't in the room, so I had to go past to the room. Say, what's up? Okay, I realized something's wrong with you, sir. Keep walking towards Neva's room, because it's none of my business now.
Okay.
Do you need anything? Leave, come back, he's still there. He's still responsive. So, it's none of my business. I kept it moving. Yeah, also.
He was shot. He was stabbed. And at one point, someone took a bat to him out of Neva's room. And it sounds like, and from what I'm hearing, everybody that was there took a bat to him at some point because he was, and from what I'm hearing, it had to do with the fact that he
Yeah.
is that true?
I don't know that part. I just know, like previously, before that, him always he played mind games with people, and I guess Jacob was the wrong person to play the mind game with. So.
Whatever the real motive was for Gabriel's murder, the results were the same, and it seems this group had no problem ratting each other out over it. Not that it saved them from prosecution or the hefty prison sentences that were to come. Jake Johnson was charged with tampering with evidence and given a 10-year sentence. Geneva Leal was charged with murder, but later accepted a plea deal for tampering with evidence. She was sentenced to 20 years. Jacob Enriquez pleaded guilty to 1 count of murder and was sentenced to 25 years. Demetrius Lights was sentenced to 24.5 years for human trafficking, but escaped charges related to the murder of Gabriel Salazar.
Thank you for watching today's video. Whether you're new here or have been with us for a while, check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here, or one of my newest uploads right here.